podcast. Today we're going to journal page 3, solving linear equations with variables on both sides. Example 1, solve the equation 2x plus 3 equals x plus 8 for x. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a 1 in front of the x because that's 1x. And then we're going to subtract 1x from both sides. 2x minus 1x is 1x plus 3 equals 8. We're going to then subtract 3 from both sides. This is 0. And we're left with x equals 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, let's take a look at example 2. Solve the equation 2x minus 3 equals x plus 8 for x. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is put a 1 in front of the x because that's 1x. And we're going to then subtract 1x from both sides. 2x minus 1x is 1x. Don't worry, there's no fire. Don't be alarmed. Bear with it just a minute and we'll continue. Okay, so then we're going to subtract, that's 1x minus 3 equals 1x minus 1x, that's 0, equals 8. And then we're going to add 3 to both sides. Well, negative 3 and 3 is 0, which we have x equals 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at example 3. All right, solve the equation 2x plus 5 equals 5x minus 10. Okay, so we always want to subtract the smaller x from the larger x. We're going to subtract 2x from both sides. Again, don't be alarmed. There's no fire, no need to evacuate. All right, so then we're going to see that 2x minus 2x is 0. You have 5 equals 5x minus 2x is 3x minus 10. Okay, so then we're going to add 10 to both sides. 5 and 10 is 15 equals 3x. We're going to divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5 equals x. All right, go ahead and finish up example 3. All right. All right, example 4. Solve the equation 2x plus 5 equals 5x plus 10 for x. Okay, so again, you look for the smaller x, and you're going to subtract that from both sides. We're going to subtract 2x from both sides. 2x minus 2x is 0. We have 5 equals 5x minus 2x is 3x plus 10. We're going to subtract 10 from both sides. 10 minus 10 is 0. 5 minus 10 is negative 5 equals 3x. Divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you have negative 5 divided by 3, which that fraction can't be reduced, equals x. All right, go and finish up example 4. All right, let's take a look at example 5. Solve the equation 3 times 4x plus 2 equals 8x minus 18 for x. So whenever there's parentheses, you take the number outside and distribute. So we're going to multiply 4x and 2 by 3. So 3 times 4x is 12x plus 3 times 2 is 6 equals 8x minus 18. Again, you look for the smaller x. In that case, that's 8, and you're going to subtract that from both sides. 12x minus 8x is 4x plus 6 equals 8x minus 8x is 0 equals negative 18. You're going to subtract 6 from both sides. 6 minus 6 is 0, so you're left with 4x equals negative 18 and negative 6 combined to be negative 24. Divide both sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. You have x equals negative 24 divided by 4 is negative 6. Sorry, let me that 6 is poorly written, so let me rewrite that. There you go. All right, go ahead and finish up example 5. All right, let's take a look at the next example. Example 6. Solve the equation 2 parentheses 4x plus 5 equals 5 parentheses 2x minus 7 for x. So again, if there's a number outside the parentheses, we need to distribute. So 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times 5 is plus 10. 5 times 2x is 10x. And then 5 times negative 7 is negative 35. All right, you look for the smaller x when there's x's on both sides. That's 8. So we're going to subtract 8x from both sides. 8 minus 8x is 0. So you get 10 equals 10x minus 8x is 2x minus 35. We're going to add 35 to both sides. 10 and 35 is 45 equals 2x. We're going to divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. You can't reduce 45 divided by 2, so 45 divided by 2 equals x. All right, go ahead and finish up example 6. All right, let's take a look at example 7. Solve the equation 3x plus 8 equals 3x plus 8 for x. In here, the only thing we can do is subtract 3x from both sides. 3x minus 3x is 0. You're left with 8 equals 3x minus 3x is 0 equals 8. If the x's go away on both sides and you're left with a statement that will always be true, we call that infinite solutions. That means the solution for x is any number from negative infinity to positive infinity. All right, go and finish up example 7. All right, so now solve the equation for example 8. 3x plus 5 equals 3x plus 8 for x. So we have 3x plus 5 equals 3x plus 8. The only thing we can do is subtract 3x from both sides. Well, 3x minus 3x is 0. You're left with 5 equals 3x minus 3x is 0 equals 8. If the x's go away and you're left with a statement that will always be false, 5 will never equal 8, we call that no solution. All right, go ahead and finish up your notes examples and start your HRW assignment and have a wonderful Wildcat day.